but forgive my sarcasm, but we all know that a business that don't make money is a hobby. We know that. And taxpayers have been paying for a hobby for 25 years now. We all been paying for this hobby for a long time. And we were getting it under control, I thought. But this year we damn sure let it get away from us. Because in 16 we had it well within line. The money was way down that we invested.
I agree.
The profits were within $916 of where they were the year before. We were headed in the right direction.
For 20 years, they was putting $1 million a year.
That's
to keep
true.
that open.
That's true.
We got it down to 300,000.
Well, 200 next year.
200.
Well, the bottom line is
make it on 200.
Yes.
we didn't think we were going to get $4 million from the plant. And bottom line is, when the money's not there, people find ways to save.
To make it happen. That's right. And that's what we definitely have to do next year, again, like we did in 2016, to see where we're at. And like you said, the bleeding, expending the money is over as far as spending.
Right.
And and I hope that the revenue is greater than anticipated, and so
yeah.
Basically, what I would want is direction for me and the treasurer to basically advance them up to. We're not going to transfer $207,000 at one time in their account, but to transfer what is necessary. If they need less, they need less. But I've got, based upon these numbers, I've got to have at least access to $207,000 to carry them through.
Well, I guess right now our main goal is to figure out how we keep everybody paid and happy till the end of September.
Without opening the budget up.
Yes, without opening the budget up.
Do we need to vote on that? Or is that just the action?
Yeah, no, we're going to have to figure out where we're going to get it and direct Susie and Brian where to get it and how to come up with it. And rectify the problem where we're not here again.
As far as the identification of where it will come from, it's going to come from the general fund. It would be too lengthy to sit here and identify each line item, obviously. I'll just have to do this same analysis on each line item to see where they're going to be. And, in the case of department heads, it's not an issue because those are our line items. But in the case of a department head, an elected official, you might have some pushback as to why I'm tagging some of their money out of their budgets. So just be prepared for some of that. I'll try to avoid the elected officials, last, but
The reality is, elected officials and department heads shouldn't have to suffer because we overspent at the Expo. That's the reality. We did it, but they're all going to have to suffer to help us pay for our mistake.
Well, I don't see they're going to suffer if we're going to have over $500,000 left over.
But y'all keep telling me I'll never get the reserve built up like I want, and now we're getting ready to spend grossly into the reserve that I've been trying to build up. So you know what I'm saying? And
I understand where you're coming from, but still,
you can't tell me that I'll never get there, and then we dive off in and spend $207,000 of it.
Ain't nothing going to do about it now besides buying a plate for the money to come from.
That's the problem right there. Is we got ourselves in this mess, and now we have to get ourselves out.
In 2017, we spent too much money that could have went into reserve anyway. If we look back on what we did as a court.
Yeah, and I'm not blaming anybody but us. I'm taking the full blame. We want recommendations, we did it, we spent it, but it's not good management of the taxpayers' dollars.
Nope.
It's just disturbing.
understood.
So, recommendation to make a motion to correct this problem
Would be that the court would direct the treasurer and I to advance an amount up to $207,059.81, or if you just want to round it $207,060.
To find it, reallocate it.
Well, obviously, those budget transfers will come to the court in the future, the next session. Just Commissioner Franz, they're going to be ugly. It's going to be long ones, but I'll go through and rake them out. But in the meantime, we've got to be able to issue a check. At this point in time, we're going to need to issue a check for that. Notwithstanding what you've already got, probably at least 170,000 in the next 30 days.
Is my eye bulging out yet? Sticking
Well,
out.
I make that motion. You stated, I make the motion. That's all we can do at this
I'll work
time.
with you to get it. And then as Frank delivers revenue to the treasurer and that will offset the need, then yeah, I mean, it's an amount up to.
And refunds that you're supposed to getting back on the tables.
Yeah, but they're I think 4 months.
Well, we got some revenue, maybe out 6 months or 4 months from the state on reimbursement there.
I guess my only request from us three that's going to be here next year, the two of you were fortunate won't be here, is that we keep a close eye on this and we just don't have to do this again. Is my biggest request.
Well, I would be in agreement with that, even though I'm not going to be here.
Right, right.
We got to put some hooks in there.
Tighten the noose. Not on you, Frank. I'm saying on the entire expo. I mean, I'm not, because I know you probably take a personal noose around your
Well,
neck,
of course I take it personal. I mean, it's my
and you
budget.
should. It's your director.
Absolutely.
You're damn right. You should.
But I was handed this building,
Right.
and there's none of this money that has been abused by any means. The grant is a good percentage of it, which of course we get reimbursed. The HVAC is probably the largest portion, and unemployed. That makes up probably the most of it. It's not because the budget was abused by any means, because it wasn't.
Well, we probably expended some money we should have kept for overhead, but we did anyhow. We expended the money, so that's beating a dead horse.
Yeah, you're right.
We won't
Something
do that
broke.
next year?
Absolutely.
Right. Operating expenses come first, employees and day-to-day operations, and then if we have any other money left over, then we look at what we can do to make the facility better. If we don't have it, we don't have it, and we don't have to find it at the last minute.
I think we can all look back and realize that maybe we spent some money where we didn't have to.
Well, and here again, I hate to dispute that we didn't need it, because maybe we definitely need it, but day-to-day operations come first, and I know air conditioning is a necessity, I get that, but we just got to scrutinize what we're looking at. Well, I do have a motion by Kenneth, if they can figure out on the wording.
Second.
I have a second by John. Any further questions or discussion or problems, issues? Well,
We've said a lot. I don't think that. I'm not sure that going forward, a quarterly summary.
review and report,
Right.
because begrudgingly I will vote for this to pay our bills, because I'm not going to have it be said that I didn't vote to pay our bills, but it'll be begrudgingly when I vote for it to take care of this. But we have to take care of it.
So we have to pay our bills.
We have to pay our bills.
Well, no, what I'm saying.
No, I know. I get it. Yeah. That Frank and everybody ought to sit down quarterly and come up with come to the court and see where we're at every 90 days.
That 2-year comparison report, we've already got defined in our system. I mean, it's ready to
Well,
run.
implement it.
So we could do it very easily.
Absolutely. And in fact, it could be done on a monthly basis.
And maybe not, that may not be the only department.
Right. It's just the one that we're having to rescue today. Exactly.
It could be somebody else in the section.
Right. All right, I have a motion by Kenneth, and I have a second by John. Any further questions or discussion? All in favor of said motion, whether begrudgingly or not? That's 5 for and 0 against. And back to you, Ken.